Good morning, students. In our previous class, we have seen the problems on age. There I have told you two different cases. One present age, definitely one present age will be there as a one condition, and one either past or the future. One of the condition will be there. And we have seen the second problem where present age will not be given. Both past conditions may be there, or both future condition will be there, or one past and one future condition will be there. All these cases we have seen, and today we will solve the problems on fractions. Problems on fractions. Let us take one problem. A fraction becomes 1 by 2 if 1 is added to numerator. Hereafter I will use NR for the numerator. NR I will use hereafter. If 1 is added to NR and 3 is added to denominator. Hereafter I will use DR for the denominator. DR. Okay? A fraction becomes 1 by 2 if 1 is added to NR and 3 is added to DR. Full stop. If 3 is added to NR and 2 is added to DR, fraction becomes 2 by 3. Fraction becomes 2 by 3. Find the fraction. This is also a 3 marks question in the examination. Two conditions are given. See, every problem should consist of two conditions only. What is the first condition? If 1 is added to NR and 3 is added to DR, the fraction becomes 1 by 2 is the first condition. If 3 is added to NR, 2 is added to DR, the fraction becomes 2 by 3. This is the second condition. Let us see how to start the problem. Let me start like this. Let the required fraction be x by y. This is how we have started the problem. Let the required condition be x by y. Okay, now let us go for the condition 1 and condition. What the first condition says? If 1 is added to NR, it is very simple problem. 1 is added to NR. I will write, and let me say first condition. 1 is added to NR. I will write x plus 1. See, 1 is added to numerator and 3 is added to denominator. The fraction becomes 1 by 2. Let me cross multiply and find or form one equation. Come on. 2 into x plus 1 is equals to 1 into y plus 3, nothing but y plus 3. Open the bracket. 2x plus 2 is equals to y plus 3. Let me take the y to the LHS and 2 to is 2x minus y is equals to 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2. 2x minus y is equals to 1. Let me call it as equation number 1. I want equation 1. Now, let me go for the second. If 3 is added to nr, 3 is added to nr, see, 3 is added to nr and 2 is added to dr, 2 is added to dr, the fraction becomes 2 by 3, the fraction becomes 2 by 3. Come on, cross multiply, 3 into x plus 3 is equals to 2 into y plus 2, 2 into y plus 2. Open the bracket, 3x plus 9 is equals to 2y plus 4. It is multiplication, 2y plus 4. Let me take the 2y to the LHS, 9 to the RHS, 3x minus 2y is equals to 4 minus 9. 3x minus 2y is equals to minus 5. Let me call it as equation number 2. Now what I will do? Of course, this is my second condition. This is the second condition. This is the second condition. Okay, now let me continue. Now let me continue the problem. What are the two conditions? I got the first condition as 2x plus y is equals to 1. Sorry, 2x minus y is equals to 1. And second condition, 3x minus 2y is equals to minus 5. My dear children, this is the problem of again elimination method. Elimination method. Let me multiply here by 3, multiply here by 2. Come on. 6x minus 3y is equals to 3. 6x minus 4y is equals to minus 10. Is equals to minus 10. This is minus. This becomes plus. This also becomes. The sign has to be reversed. Minus becomes plus. Minus becomes plus. Plus becomes minus. Gets cancelled. Minus 3 plus 4. Minus 3 plus 4 gives you y is equals to plus 10 plus 3 gives you 13. You got the value of y. Now what I will do? Substitute. Substitute value of y in any one of the equation. In any one of the equation, I will substitute in 1. 2x minus y is equals to 1. Y value is 13. 2x minus 13 is equals to 1. Minus 13 can be shifted to the RHS. 2x is equals to 1 plus 13. 2x is equals to 14. 2x is equals to 14. With that I can say therefore x is equals to 14 by 2. Answer is 7. Ultimately, I can wind up my answer. Therefore, the required fraction is x by y. X by y. It is 7 by 13 is the answer. That's it. Very simple. Very simple. Suppose you want to verify your answer. That also I will tell you how to verify it. What the first condition says? 1 is added to numerator and what is that? 3 is added to denominator. Is it right? 1 is added to, let me make the verification here. See here. 7 by 13 is the answer. 1 is added to numerator, 3 is added to denominator. The fraction becomes 1 by 2. See, 8 by 16. 1s are 2. The answer is 1 by 2. The answer is right. You want to check for the second? If you want to check for the second condition, see, our answer is 7 by 13. The second condition says what? If 3 is added to numerator and 2 is added to denominator, 3 is added to numerator, 2 is added to denominator, the fraction becomes 2 by 3. 10 by 15, 2s are, 3s are, answer is. Okay students, now let us go for one more problem. See what the problem says. If 1 is added to dr, 1 is added to dr, the fraction becomes 1 by 2. That means nothing is given for the numerator. When it is not given nothing to be done for the numerator, numerator will be kept it as it is. How they have told? Like that it has to be done. If they say add, you add it. If they say multiply, multiply it. But as per the instruction, we have to solve the problem. Come on, let us start. Let the required fraction be x by y. X by y. Come on, for the first condition, if 1 is added to dr, 1 is added to dr, that means nothing for the numerator. Let me keep it as it is. X remains as it is. 1 is added to dr, y plus 1. The fraction becomes 1 by 2. The fraction becomes 1 by 2. Come on, cross multiply. 2x is equals to y plus 1. Bring y to the LHS. 2x minus y is equals to 1. This is my equation number 1 and this is my first condition. This is the first condition. Okay, let me go for the second condition. Second condition. What is the second condition? Come on. If 4 is subtracted from NR, 4 is subtracted from NR. From here, subtract 4, x minus 4. 3 is added to dr, y plus 3. The fraction becomes 1 by 4. The fraction becomes 1 by 4. Come on, cross multiply. 4x minus 16 is equals to y plus 3. Take that y to the LHS. 4x minus y is equals to 3 plus 16. So you are getting it is 4x minus y is equals to 19. This is my equation number 2. I got the two equations. Now my work is to solve those two system of equations by elimination method. Come on. Equations are 2x minus y is equals to 1. 4x minus y is equals to 19. No need to multiply here because both are y, but they are in the same sign, so sign has to be changed. Minus becomes plus, so that I can cancel minus y plus y easily. When it becomes plus, plus becomes minus, this plus becomes minus. Cancel. It is 2x minus 4x. 2x minus 4x gives you minus 2x is equals to minus 19 plus 1 gives you minus 18. Both sides minus gets cancelled. X is equals to 18 by 2. Both sides minus gets cancelled and the answer becomes 9. I got the value of x. Now substitute value of x in any one of the equation. I will substitute the equation number 1. It is 2x minus y is equals to 1, whereas the value of x is equals to 9. 2 into 9 minus y is equals to 1. 18 minus y is equals to 1. Minus y can be shifted to the RHS. 1 can be shifted to LHS. 18 minus 1 is equals to y. Therefore, y is equals to 17. At last I can say, therefore, required fraction is x by y. 9 by 17. 9 by 17. Okay, let's go for one more problem. Okay. If dr, the fraction becomes 1 by 2. Okay. See now here once again the same thing. Nothing to be done for the numerator. 2 is subtracted from dr. The fraction becomes 1 by 2. Okay. Further they say if nr is multiplied by 3. See, this is the first time we are getting some multiplication. nr is multiplied by 3 and 7 is added to dr. The fraction becomes 1. Find the fraction. Okay. Let us start. Let the required fraction be x by y. Let the required fraction be x by. Okay. What is the condition? Let me say the first condition. Now the first condition. What they say? 2 is subtracted from dr means nothing to be done for the numerator. Let it be as it is x divided by 2 is subtracted from dr is y minus 2. The fraction becomes 1 by 2. My dear children, the problems are very simple. Just read it, form one equation, solve it, get the answer. Cross multiply, it is 2x is equals to y minus 2. Bring it to the LHS. 2x minus y is equals to minus 2. Equation number 1. Equation number 1. Come on. What about the second condition? If nr is multiplied by 3, means for the numerator multiply by 3. X into 3. Usually x into 3 we write it as a 3x because number first, variable next. It is 3x divided by. Let me write before that. This is my second condition. Okay. 3x divided by 7 is added to dr. The fraction becomes 1. Now, many of you might have understood how to solve the problem. Pause the video, get the answer. Later you can check with my answer. Cross multiply 3x is equals to y plus 7. It is 3x minus y is equals to 7. Call it as equation number 2. Come on, solve the equations. 2x minus y is equals to minus 2 and 3x minus y is equals to 7. Again, minus, they are not getting cancelled. So I am going to change the sign. Minus becomes plus, plus becomes minus. This is called a subtraction of the equations. Cancel. Plus 2x minus 3x gives you minus x is equals to minus 2 minus 7 gives you minus 9. Both sides minus gets cancelled. You are getting x is equals to 9. Come on, substitute value of x in any one of the equation. I will be substituting 2 in equation. Where it is simple, where easy to substitute, you can substitute in the equation. It is 3x minus y is equals to 7. X is equals to 9. Let me continue here. 3 into x is equals to 9 minus y is equals to 7. 27 minus y is equals to 7. Minus y can be shifted to RHS, 7 can be shifted to the LHS, and you can say it is 27 minus 7 is equals to y. Therefore, y is equals to 20. My dear children, I can wind up my answer. Therefore, the required fraction is x by y. X by y, it is 9 by 20 is the answer. Readiness. Okay, my dear children, now this is a problem on area. The problem looks very lengthy. Don't afraid. It's very simple problem. Only thing is before solving, we should understand what is the meaning of the problem. So I will explain you in detail, then we can solve the problem. What they say? The length of the rectangle increased by 3 meter and breadth reduced by 1 meter. Area of the rectangle increases by 4 meter. 4 square meter. Okay? Whereas length of the rectangle reduces, there are two different conditions. This is the first condition, this is the second condition. Okay, and let me start solving the problem. Okay, and I will explain you one by. Okay, how can I start? See, always what is to be done, whenever such word problems are given, we should see at the end of the problem what is given. Find the length and breadth of the rectangle. From there you have to start. Okay, let the length of rectangle be x meter, and let the breadth of the rectangle be y meters. Okay. Now, first condition. Let me write the first condition. My dear children, it is very simple, very simple. Only thing is understanding is required. Before I go to the first condition, what I will do, listen to me. This is very important. Let me draw a small figure for your reference. I will draw a small figure for your reference. What I will do? Length of the rectangle be x. I will take it as x. Breadth of the rectangle is y. I will write here y. And it is very important. I should find the area of it. X into y is equals to xy. This much you have to make. See, this figure helps you a lot. I have forgotten to write here. Before the first condition, I should write. Therefore, area is equals to area of rectangle is equals to x into y. These are the three sentences you have to write before you start the problem. Listen very carefully. Whenever you are finding a problem on area, you will understand. See, length of the rectangle, breadth of the rectangle, area of the rectangle. Whenever you get this problem of area, three sentences are very much essential. Let the length be x, breadth be y, area is equals to xy. Area is equal to x. Now let me start the first condition. I will write here only. First condition. What they say? If length of the rectangle increases by 3 meter, for the first condition, let me draw a small figure. For the first condition, let me draw a figure. What they say? Length is increased by 3 meters. I will write here x plus 3. Because originally it was x. 3 meters are increasing. X plus 3. Breadth is reduced by 1 meter. What is the original length? Breadth? Y. From that reduced by 1 meter, I will write here y minus 1. Area of the rectangle increases by 4. Increases by 4. What is the original? xy is the original area. From there it is increased by 4. I will write xy plus 4. See, that helps you a lot. I will write the first condition. X plus 3 into y minus 1 is equals to xy plus 4. xy plus 4. See, this is my original figure. Length is increased, breadth is reduced, area is increased by 4. With this, I have made an equation. Now, I will simplify this. This is called as binomial into binomial. Let me solve here. Okay. This is, from here I will start multiplication. X into y, xy. X into minus 1, minus x. 3 into y, 3y. 3 into minus 1, minus 3 is equals to xy plus 4. xy plus 4. Listen, my dear children. this xy, that xy are getting cancelled, because if you bring it here, this will become minus xy, RHS to LHS. So I can cancel them, xy and xy. What is left out? Minus x plus 3y is equals to, let me take this minus 3 to the RHS. It is 4 plus 3 minus x plus 3y is equals to 7. Then we can call it as equation number 1. Okay? Now, I will go for the second condition. Now I have to go for the second condition. Okay? Okay, let me go for second condition. Second condition. I want a small figure for that. I want a small figure for that. I will draw the figure here for my second condition. What they say? Length is reduced by 2 meter. Length is reduced by 2 meter. My dear children, length is reduced by 2 meter from where? From the original. From the original it is reduced by 2 meters. I will say x minus 2. And breadth is increased by 2 meters. Breadth is increased compared to what? Compared to the original. Y plus 2. Area increases by 2. Area increases. Increased by what? By 2. From where? From the original. From the original. If it is increases, I should plus. If it is reduced, I should minus. It is x y plus. Y plus increases by 2. X y plus 2. I will form the equation now. Second condition. X minus 2 into y plus 2. Why I am multiplying? Why I am multiplying? Length into breadth is equals to area, which is equals to xy plus 2. Xy plus. Now, this is not required for me. I will not do this. And let me solve it down. Okay, students. Wherever this has to simplify. X into y, xy, x into plus 2, plus 2x. This is the multiplication of binomial into binomial. Binomial into binomial. Okay, x into y, xy, x into 2, 2x, minus 2 into y, minus 2y, minus 2 into plus 2, minus 4 is equals to xy plus 2. xy plus 2. Now, again, xy gets cancelled. Okay, 2x minus 2y is equals to, what I can do? 2 plus 4. It is 2 plus 4. 2x minus 2y is equals to 6. I can take 2 as a common. It is x minus y is equals to 6. This 2 will come to the denominator of the RHS. 6 divided by 2. I will write x minus y is equals to 3. This is my equation number 2. That's all, students. Now I can solve equation 1 and equation 2. Equation 1 and equation. I can say from equation 1 and equation 2. What I can write? What is equation 1? Minus x plus 3y is equals to 7. X minus y is equals to 3. Look at this question. Now, no need to change the sign, my dear children. No need to change the sign because minus and plus, they are getting cancelled easily. So, it can be cancelled. Now, it is addition, it's not a subtraction. 3y minus y is equals to 2y. 7 plus 3 is equals to 10. Therefore, y is equals to 10 by 2. Answer is 5. They asked you to find the length and breadth of the rectangle. You got the value of y. Now, substitute value of y in any one of the equation. In any one of the equation, I will substitute in 2. In equation 2, x minus y is equals to 3. Y is equals to 5. minus 5 is equals to 3. It can be shifted here. Therefore, x is equals to 3 plus 5. Therefore, x is equals to 8. You got the values of x and y, but what are they? They are the length and breadth of the rectangle. I can say therefore length of the rectangle is equals to 8 meters x, and breadth of the rectangle is equals to 5 meters. My dear children, the problem looks to be very lengthy and the most expected question in the examination, which will give you 4 marks. I can agree that the problem is lengthy, but it is not difficult. It is very simple. Only thing is to understand it. To frame to form the equation, what are the necessary things they have given, to take those things and generate or form the equation, and you can solve the equation very easily. Okay, definitely you will get the correct answer. Okay, right? Let us go for one more problem. All the dimensions are given to you. Let us start the problem and slowly we will understand what are the given things. But I told you how to start. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. Dimensions means length and breadth. How to start? Let the length of the rectangle be x meters. Let the breadth of the rectangle be y meters. Therefore, area is equals to x into y, xy square meters, xy square meters. Let me draw a small figure for this. Okay, let me draw a small figure. This is x, this is y, this is xy. This is the reference point. Any changes, either increase or decrease, it is from here only. Okay, now, first condition. Now it is the first condition. For the first condition, I will draw one more figure, or I will read now. Length of the rectangle reduces by 2. Length is reduced by 2. Now you might have understood what is to be done. From here, reduce means less. Reduced, okay, by 2. It is x minus 2. Okay, breadth is increased by 1. One more, y plus 1. Then the area reduces. The area becomes less. Compared to what? Compared to this. By how much? By 3. It is xy minus 3. Same thing you represent in the first condition. The first condition is x minus 2 y plus 1 is equals to xy minus 3. This will help you a lot. With this reference, you can write here. This is again binomial to binomial. I start multiplying from here. X into y, x into 1 is x, minus 2 into y, minus 2y, minus 2y into plus 1, minus 2 is equals to xy minus 3. I told you in my previous example, this xy gets cancelled because one in the LHS, one in the RHS. If you bring it to the LHS, it becomes minus xy, and naturally they are getting cancelled. What is left out? X minus 2y is equals to minus 3 plus 2 minus 3 plus 2. So you got your first equation. Therefore, x minus 2y is equals to minus 3 plus 2 gives you minus 1. That is your equation number 1. Now, I should go for the second condition. I will write here second condition. But again, for the second condition, what I need? I need a small figure. Let me read now from here. However, if length is increased by 1 meter, reference point is here. Length is increased about the breadth. They have told neither increases nor decreases. There is nothing about the breadth. That means I should keep the breadth as it is. Y remains Y only. There is no changes, neither increasing nor decreasing. Keep it as it is. Then what happens? Area increases by 7 square meter. From here it is increases. XY plus 7. Now you can solve the problem. I will write here. It is x plus 1 into y, simply y. Okay, is equals to xy plus 7. Now it is binomial to monomial. Binomial to monomial. Y into x, xy, y into 1, y is equals to xy plus 7. Xy gets cancelled. My dear children, you got the answer very easily. Therefore, y is equals to 7. You got one answer. Now your work, substitute. Now your work is to substitute value of y in any one of the equation. Equation 1 is here and only in equation 1 now. Okay? In equation number 1. What is equation 1? X minus 2y is equals to minus 1. Value of y is equals to 7. X minus 2 into 7 is equals to minus 1. X minus 14 is equals to minus 1. It can be taken to RHS. X is equals to minus 1 plus 14. X is equals to 13. My dear children, you have to write the final answer. I can what they ask you. Find the dimensions and also the area. Therefore, length is equals to x, 13 meters. Breadth is equals to y. It is 7 meters. They are called the dimensions. Therefore, area is equals to 13 into 7. Answer is 91 square meters or meter square. This is all about the problems on areas.